Sutton Stracke dragged by RHO Beach viewers. You and Garcelle are pot stirrers. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills viewers are getting tired of Sutton Stracke's antics, especially after the latest episode. The Southern Belle is getting dragged on social media, and her bestie Garcelle Beauvais is right there with her. The duo, known for being blunt and outspoken, have been speaking their piece about the Kyle Richards versus Dorit Kemsley drama. However, now they're getting called out for being pot stirrers. People are coming to Kyle's defense after things got so heated at Bozoma St. John's event that she eventually stormed out. The cast, minus Erica Jane, was going full force at the OG, questioning the text messages between her and TK. Sutton and Garcelle were the most vocal as usual, not only when Kyle was at the event, but also after she left. However, RHO Beach fans are calling out the duo for their behavior. Sutton Stracke gets dragged by RHO Beach viewers for her behavior. Sutton posted a few behind-the-scene photos from Episode 8, A Perfect Storm, urging her followers to tune in. Viewers did just that, and they didn't miss Sutton's shady comments aimed at her so-called friend, Kyle, when she stormed out of the group outing. People took to the comments in defense of the OG, dragging Sutton for her behavior. Sutton, you are nobody's friend. You are the queen of kick them when they're down, wrote a commenter. Why should anyone bow down to your altar? You're supposed to be friends. She's not allowed a breakdown, questioned someone else. People also mentioned Garcelle's role in the drama, with one commenter writing, "And whose business was it except Kyle's and Dorit's about the text? But you and Garcelle are pot stirrers." Another added, "Wow, you and Garcelle are so messy this season." Trying to insinuate Kyle was inappropriate with her husband's friend. Shame on y'all old selves. Apparently most of you have no storyline, so you all are using the Kyle/Dorit situation for yours. And it's boring now, said someone else. Kyle is still in the hot seat. Kyle has been feeling the heat this season, and it's not over yet. Episode 9, Beach Keen, will pick up where things left off. Garcelle and Bozoma are convinced that Kyle is in the wrong by communicating with PK. And when the OG shared their text exchange, her castmates were left with more questions. The 56-year-old didn't get to address anything at Bozoma's event due to her abrupt departure, but the conversation is far from over. In the next episode, Garcelle invites the ladies to her beach house, and the conversation continues as Kyle tries to explain herself to Garcelle and Sutton. Do you think Sutton and Garcelle owe Kyle an apology? The glitz and glam of Beverly Hills have always been synonymous with drama, but this season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills has viewers locked in a heated debate. Sutton Stracke, the self-proclaimed Southern Belle with a penchant for culture and quirky commentary, has found herself on the receiving end of harsh criticism. Alongside her close friend and fellow castmate, Garcelle Beauvais, Sutton has been labeled a pot stirrer by fans and critics alike. The accusations have set social media ablaze, with hashtags like #PotStirringSutton and #GarcelleDrama trending across platforms. But is the backlash warranted, or are Sutton and Garcelle simply victims of the show's high-stakes dynamics? A season full of tension. From the season's opening moments, tensions within the group were palpable. The lingering fallout from last season's Erica Jane legal drama had cast a long shadow, leaving unresolved feelings and fractured alliances. Sutton, known for her unfiltered remarks and knack for speaking her mind, quickly found herself at odds with several castmates. Whether it was questioning Erica's accountability or pushing Kyle Richards to address long-standing grievances, Sutton's confrontational style became a focal point of the season. Enter Garcelle, Sutton's confidant, and one of the few cast members willing to challenge the group's unspoken hierarchies. Together, the duo formed a formidable team, often acting as the voices of reason in a sea of deflection. But their outspokenness hasn't come without consequences. Many fans have accused Sutton and Garcelle of deliberately instigating conflicts for the sake of screen time, with some even claiming the pair are trying to hijack the narrative of the show. The dinner party debacle. One of the season's most contentious moments occurred during a lavish dinner party hosted by Dorrit Kemsley. The evening, intended to showcase Dorrit's impeccable taste and newly renovated home, quickly devolved into chaos when Sutton questioned Erica about a tabloid article involving her estranged husband. "I just think it's strange that you're able to travel to Europe while claiming you have no money," Sutton remarked, her tone equal parts curious and accusatory. The comment sparked a fiery exchange, with Erica labeling Sutton a busybody who needs to stay in her lane. Viewers took to social media almost immediately, with some applauding Sutton's bravery while others criticized her for stirring the pot. One Twitter user wrote, "Sutton loves to play the victim, but she's the first one to throw shade. Classic pot stirrer behavior." Another chimed in, "Garcelle's loyalty to Sutton is admirable, but she's enabling this drama." Both of them are exhausting. Garcelle's role in the drama. While Sutton often finds herself in the hot seat, Garcelle hasn't been immune to criticism. The former model and actress has earned praise for her ability to articulate her thoughts with clarity and precision, but some fans believe her approach is equally calculated. During a group trip to Aspen, Garcelle's decision to bring up a private conversation she had with Kyle about Lisa Rinna's grief over her mother's passing struck a nerve. "I wasn't trying to be malicious," Garcelle explained during her confessional. "I just felt like it was something we needed to address as a group." Lisa, however, didn't see it that way. "You're not being a friend right now," she snapped, her voice trembling with emotion. The confrontation left the group divided, with some siding with Garcelle for her honesty and others accusing her of exploiting Lisa's vulnerability for dramatic effect. Sutton and Garcelle are two sides of the same coin, one fan commented on Instagram. "They act like they're above the drama, but they're always the first ones to bring up sensitive topics. Pot meet kettle." The Erica Jane effect. A significant portion of the criticism directed at Sutton and Garcelle stems from their ongoing scrutiny of Erica Jane. The pop singer's legal troubles have been a recurring storyline, with allegations of embezzlement and fraud dominating headlines, while some cast members, like Kyle and Dorrit, have taken a more sympathetic approach. Sutton and Garcelle have been relentless in their quest for answers. During a particularly tense group outing, Sutton's decision to bring up Erica's alleged drinking problem led to a heated argument. "You're out of line," Erica barked, her voice dripping with disdain. "Worry about your own life and stop trying to make mine your storyline." Garcelle, ever the diplomat, attempted to mediate but only succeeded in exacerbating the situation. "We're just trying to understand where you're coming from," she said, her tone measured but firm. The comment earned her a withering glare from Erica and further fueled the perception that she and Sutton were ganging up on their castmate. The fan divide. As the season progresses, the divide among fans has only deepened. Supporters of Sutton and Garcelle argue that their willingness to ask tough questions is what makes the show compelling. Without them, the show would just be a bunch of rich women pretending everything is fine. One Reddit user noted, "They're the only ones keeping it real." Critics, however, see things differently. Sutton and Garcelle are clearly trying to position themselves as the moral compasses of the group, another Redditor countered. But all they're doing is creating unnecessary drama, and then acting like they're above it. Even fellow housewives have weighed in on the debate. During a recent appearance on Watch What Happens Live, Dorrit was asked whether she thought Sutton and Garcelle were pot stirrers. "I think they have their moments," She replied diplomatically. But I also think they're not afraid to say what everyone else is thinking, and that's important. Sutton and Garcelle speak out. Amid the backlash, both Sutton and Garcelle have remained unapologetic. In a joint interview with Entertainment Tonight, the duo addressed the criticism head-on. "I'm not stirring the pot," Sutton insisted. "I'm just asking questions that deserve answers. If that makes people uncomfortable, so be it." Garcelle echoed her friend's sentiments. "This is a reality show," she said with a shrug. "We're here to share our lives and have honest conversations. If some people can't handle that, maybe they're the ones who need to take a step back." The bigger picture.